So ArcCaptain has sent out another mess of stuff. We've got the MiG 205 Pro, the spool gun. They sent us some wire and also a brand new auto dark helmet. Let's get in here, see what we got. All right, let's get into the auto darkening helmet here. I've had this open and it's pretty sweet. I do have one of their other helmets and I've been liking it pretty good, so I'm excited. This is one of their new ones. It's got all of the stuff. It's easily accessible outside here instead of up in here where it's kind of hard to get to sometimes, but it's got like the panoramic style lens on it. These aren't auto darkening over here, but they're like just a shade already, so you don't have to worry about anything. And then you got the big viewing area right here that's going to be auto darkening. They send you some extra stuff in here, extra lenses, got batteries, and they always send stickers, so that'll be pretty sweet. Let's get into the actual welder here. It's the MiG 205 Pro. Looks like we got a box inside of a box. I will say this is a lot heavier than that other MiG welder they sent me. Just the box itself. But honestly, since getting that new ArcCaptain welder, I haven't really been using my Lincoln 180 at all. I've been really liking that machine. It seems to run really smooth, so I'm saying this one's going to be no different here. So we got this. So here you got your 110 to 220 plug, which we're going to be running mainly off 220, 240, whatever you want to call it. See if we get this thing out. So with the contents of the box, you're going to get your stinger for your arc welding. You got your MiG gun here, ground. They did on this one, I can't remember exactly, but I don't think the other welder came with a gauge, so that's really nice. Then you got your gas line here for when you're going to be doing your gas welding. And it comes with a couple different rollers here for different size wire. And it's got some 035 solid wire for MIG welding. I usually use 30 thousandths, but I'm sure we can give that a go. I'm not sure what this thing is. Maybe like a cover or something for your MIG welder. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's nice. So that's gonna go over the welder like so here. Keeps it out of the weather or dust or anything. As you can tell over here, I usually just put a welding jacket or something over top of my Lincoln here, and that's what keeps it nice. But yeah, that cover's pretty handy. As you can see down here, I got the MiG 200 that I did a video on for. It's just chilling out down there. But it's been a great welder. I haven't used it a ton, but the little bit I have used it, I've really enjoyed it. Alright, let's peel this bad thing off right here. Always satisfying. Alright, I went ahead and opened the other boxes up. What we got in that is a spool gun that they sent out, and then they sent out two of their aluminum different spool gun rolls here. You can see ER 53, 56 on that one, and then this one's an ER 40, 43. So two different aluminum rows there, and then you got a 10-pound spool of 030, which we're going to be putting in the machine. Currently got a hummingbird stuck in the shop, so if you hear something in the background, it's not me farting, it's just this bird going around. So usually if you let them tire out a little bit, you can catch them in some kind of way and then set them free, but man, those hummingbirds are hard to get out of these shops once they're in here. So yeah, if you hear that in the background, you know what it is now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and load up our 10-pound spool. Like I was saying, I usually run 030 because I don't usually weld anything too crazy thick, so that's about what I tend to stay around. Just open this up. It looks like it comes with an extra liner here too, so I'm hoping it has a liner in it right now, but it looks like it does, so that's handy. You know, if you bend around on these MIG whips too much, that they will bend, and then you get a kink, and then you're kind of SOL, because that thing will start welding like heck. Alright, I got this thing plugged in, so I think power switch back here. Another cool thing about these, you can see right up in here, it's got that little LED light, and that's the same way with that MiG 200. It has a little light too that you can do all the stuff with it. So let's grab this trigger here and give her a squeeze. That's a cool feature too about this. Like, it can almost sense that you're feeding wire somehow because it starts picking up the pace. And the fans die as soon as you let off the trigger, which is also sweet. It doesn't continuously run, so you can sit here and talk, but yep. So now we just need to get our bottle over here, hook that up, get us a little test piece, and we'll see what we got. I also like that on the gun. It's got that little swivel, little ball, kind of makes it a little bit, feels a little bit better in the hand. So our current setup, I've got the gas that's just running it off our welding cart straight to the back of the machine. Here's that other little ArcCaptain helmet that I've been using for a little while called Hyperview, but I really like that one a lot. It's also got your little dials and everything over here, but excited to give this one a shot. It's got a little updated deal here. It's kind of like the Millers or whatever, so yeah, I'm excited about that one. Kind of got the old Aztec Warrior vibe going on. So yeah, I usually like just a all black hood, but that's kind of cool. I've never had a decorative hood, I guess you could say, but pretty neat. Let's get this thing set up and see if we can't figure out how to burn on some metal real quick. Also, one quick thing I wanted to note, you want to hook this back in to the positive side. I don't know when you would swap that over to the negative, which I don't know if you ever would on just MIG welding. I know, like, you know, if you're TIG welding or something like that, you do electronegative or whatever, but for today we're just going to be ripping that thing in the positive, and then we'll have our ground clamp coming out of here. So this button, your mode, you can select all the different things: TIG, stick, MIG, and then you can do your MIG spool gun. So the synergic function here, you can get it, you got to go into your MIG here, hit that, you can see it goes down here to the syn. Then you select what gas you're going to be using, which we're using the FE mix. It's just 75-25. It's argon CO2 mixture. That's what we're using. 30 thousandths wire. So you hit this button right here, and it'll switch over from 2T, which is just on off, 4T, which click it, it'll run wire until you click it again, and then you got a spot weld function. There's a bunch of different settings here. I think that's burn back, and I'm not real sure. I'd have to look what that one is. But this thing, it far surpasses what I'll ever do on a lot of stuff. But you can go to inches per minute here, and that's your material thickness. I'm pretty sure that's in like gauges, and then you go back to your amperage. So with all that being said, I've got a little project. Instead of just getting two pieces of metal to stick together, I've got a little project I'm going to get set up on the table here, and we'll start welding this thing out. Also, another cool function on this welding helmet, you can switch over here to grind, and then just throw that thing on, and it'll pretty much act as like a face mask. Let's try that out. And then we're going to flip her back over to weld, and we can get into it. Oh, helps to have it grounded, I reckon. I've done that a million times over the years for sure. Alrighty, we definitely burn her in. I could use to dial in my settings a little bit, but overall it wasn't too bad. Everything tied in really nice, so I don't think that should go anywhere. Hopefully it doesn't break anytime soon. Got that other one done too. So the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try to download their app and see if we can't pull that up. I don't know exactly what all the functions are, so I'm kind of curious myself. Alrighty, so I downloaded the app, just went through, entered my email, and then it sends a little code to you, but it's saying connect devices, so let's go here, connect. So looks like it's saying right now we got it 125 amps, which is exactly what we got on our machine. It tells you everything you got. It looks like it's even telling like the work time up here. Pretty cool. You can go to shop. I mean, I guess it takes you right to their website, so maybe you get some better deals and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty dang cool. So you can swap all this stuff, looks like. Wow, you can go in here and dial all kinds of stuff in on your phone, which is crazy. Instead of doing it on your machine, you can turn this off, and then you could have all your free, or you can go back into the send mode again. But yeah, it looks like you can swap over to spool, confirm. And you got all of it there too. Wow. So pretty dang cool right there. So now it's saying we're in spool gun mode 2T. And as you can see right there, spool gun and 2T. So I don't know, maybe some people that are more user friendly on a cell phone could figure it out easier than doing it directly on the machine. I don't know. Pretty cool setup nonetheless. So all in all, pretty cool machine. I dig this one just as much as I do the 200 over there that I got from them. I also got a plasma cutter. It's the Cut 55 MP. I will be utilizing another video doing that, so tune back in, hit that subscribe button. I'll have a code linked below in the description, also a website you can go check this thing out for yourself and grab you one, or any of their other products. I've used a lot of them so far now, and I'm liking all of them, so go show them some love, and I'll see you on the next one.